It's your boy Coach K, and we back with another one, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel really good. So one thing about me, when I come to the gym, I actually don't pick days in advance. I literally pick as I'm walking in or what I have access to. Not everybody can train like that. It's just that I'm that in tune with the body when it comes down to movements and exercise selection. So overall, we're gonna start off with a little bit of decline chest, and then after this, we're gonna move to incline chest. So one thing I wanna give y'all heads up when it comes down to decline, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I hear a lot of people talk about incline, developing and building the upper chest, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. One exercise that helps develop and build the upper chest is definitely gonna be decline. I know it may sound crazy, but I'm speaking from experience of that. And I'm saying this because there was a point where I did really want to develop my upper chest, and I was doing a lot of barbell incline, I was doing a lot of plated incline, I was doing a lot of dumbbell incline, but nothing really gave me that fullness that I was looking for until I started incorporating decline. So I do want to give y'all a heads up. This is actually one tool that you can start using to help develop your upper pecs. It may sound crazy, like I said, but trust me, this shit works. So we're gonna start off, nothing too crazy. The objective is to do at least 13, nothing too crazy. Anything over 13 is gonna be a little too much for me today. But like I said, we're gonna just kind of go move and groove as we go along. Hopefully you enjoy this workout, and if you have any questions or concerns, make sure you drop your questions below. So with that said, man, let's get to the work. If you haven't been doing this already, make sure you properly hydrate before you come to the gym. My highest recommendation is actually drink at least half a liter to a liter of water at least an hour before you get in here, so that way the body has already absorbed the water itself so that you can push through with your workout. But if it's a point that you haven't been able to do that, do me a favor and make sure you do this. You keep your water with you. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I wasn't hydrated before I came in here. And do understand when it comes down to any muscle group that you train, I generally like to highlight arms and legs because hydration is very important, but hydration is important for training any area of the body for. Mainly if you want to maximize your strength, want to maximize your gains, and want to maximize your performance. So with that said, if you don't have your water, make sure you keep your water with you. Very important if you ain't get a chance to drink it when you came in. Or if you're somebody like me that got that 45-minute drive sometimes, maybe 20-minute drive, depending on what gym you're going to. That's actually the perfect time to make sure you stay hydrated before you get in there. And one of my favorites is pop the top of that pre-workout as soon as you walk in the gym and let the gains begin. But with that said, like I said, we're gonna keep it simple. I don't know if you notice about me, I actually like to do a lot of progressive overload. So when I start my exercises, I always like to do warm-up sets. That's just me personally. So I generally go in increments of, as you can see here, 45, 45, and then I can end up going up 2 more 45s for my sets. Sometimes I drop sets, sometimes I don't. But I do want to give you a heads up. In my training program right now, I generally don't use relatively the same weight. I try to exhaust the body as much as possible. But before I actually get into the rhythm of the movement, I like to actually like to prep my body for the movement. That's why I start off light. We started off with 145, we move into 2. I'm gonna do one more of the two plates, then I'm gonna move up to 1 more 45, and I'm gonna go up 1 more 45 from there. So just to give you a heads up, there's so many different ways to train and get great results. The objective is to find what's beneficial for you and what can keep you consistent. That's one thing I do. When it comes down to my training, I always like to enjoy, well not enjoy, but I always like to do the things that I do enjoy to keep me consistent. That's why you see the transition to basketball, lightweight, and resistance bands in the summertime because everybody wants to play basketball. Fall and winter, it's kind of hard to find a basketball crowd unless you've been playing basketball all year and you know where to go. But with that said, man, like I said, we're gonna do as many reps as possible. I'm not trying to really do anything over 13 the entire time, but let's get into the business and let's have some fun. Oh, and make sure you have fun every time you come to the gym. That's the whole point. If you ain't having fun, come on now. Also, this is a question I get all the time. How many days should I work out? I personally recommend 5. If you're doing anything less than 5, in my opinion, you're selling yourself short. And the reason why I say this is we gotta look at coming to the gym and getting results like going to work and getting paid. What would your check look like if you only train, or I ain't gonna say train, but if you went to work only 2 days out of the week in the comparison of 5 days a week? the reward is going to be a little bit better. So in my opinion, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, make sure you train in a minimum of 5 days a week. The only time I would say scale back to maybe 3 is if you've really been exhausting the body, both on a physical level as well as a mental level, or if the body just completely exhausted, make sure you give your body a rest. Remember, at the end of the day, the body does need rest in order to recover. When we in the gym, all we doing at the end of the day is breaking the body down, so do understand. This is another reason why recovery and nutrition is important, because that is a part of the rebuilding process. So I keep telling y'all, it doesn't matter if you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight. This is why it's important to make sure you're properly nourishing your body after your workouts, directly after your workouts. It's one of the most important times to make sure you're nourishing your body. Well, with that said, we about to get back to it. Oh, but quick question. For those who train with trainers that are out of shape, what made you hire your coach? Please comment below. This is not a shot at any trainers that's out of shape. Even though I do personally think that your first testimony is you at the end of the day, which I think is hilarious, because as a trainer, this is the catch. You have to find someone that fits your system. So at the end of the day, you can be a great trainer, but if you never find somebody that fits your system, then it's gonna be an issue with, you helping somebody get results. But then at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you. If you can't find somebody that works your system, that does show how great of a coach you really are, because the whole point of a coach is to help someone and point someone in the right direction, mainly for the beneficial aspect. But real question, what the hell make y'all hire trainers that's out of shape? I don't give a shit if you paying $25 for this person. Because I see a lot of this influencer shit. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, I just feel like if I personally really want something, I'm going to hire someone that's overqualified. But I guess it's a little different for everybody. You know what I mean? I don't think everybody looks at it as an investment like I look at it. You know what I mean? I understand that you want to get in great shape and you're thinking that if you crush as much time as you can in the gym, that you will get that. But at the end of the day, do understand that you working out in the gym is actually a small percentage of your day. So it's about making it to the gym and crushing it in the gym, but then you still have to make sure you're doing your due diligence outside of the gym as well. Oh yeah, wear your belt. It's one of my favorites. Make sure you wear your belt. Watch the difference. See what resting between sets get you? I appreciate this dialogue sometimes.